It's Uncle Joe Hikes. We're at Panther Creek Trail trailhead and heading out to Panther Creek Falls. Be heading that way. 8 miles to the dam, 3.5 to the falls. You can hear the highway up ahead. As we leave this 2-lane, we're going to cross under a 4-lane. Follow the creek. So there's some camping areas and stuff. I guess more or less makeshift camping areas, and a lot of crisscrossing trail throughout them back here. Looks like people have just been kind of camping. There's several little side trails which look to be animal trails, I guess. This trail is beat out pretty good. This is a very popular trail, judging by the number of cars at the trailhead, number of cars I saw at the trailhead, even when I passed through there looking for it last week. And relatively ease of entry, or ease of access, particularly from Atlanta. You can just go straight up the interstate till it becomes 4-lane, and it's really close. So lots of access. Lots of folks come up here from the city, I'm sure. It's a beautiful creek. Hot summer day, you can get down in there and enjoy a little bit of the water. I think there's a swimming hole down the falls just ahead. So well, came to a little creek crossing here. A lot of roots in this trail. Beautiful through here though. That just drops right out and goes down to the creek. Yeah, I would think a lot of that maybe, part of it's probably because it is so well trodden. That's what I was thinking we would find here, would be a power line. There, looks like it goes across and gets buried, so. Grasshopper. So yeah, that gives you an idea. This is actually going up, so this is level, roughly, and that's going up. Very rooty. Rooty tooty, fresh and fruity. But you got places for your feet. You just gotta look out for them. Okay, we're walking this ridge here, or side slope I should say, and creek is down below. Folks have obviously been going down there to get to the creek. Got these stobs. Got these stobs. I don't know if these were buried or if these were, yeah, these were obviously buried. They must have at one time had maybe they had a rail here or something. They were afraid folks were going to fall over and down in yonder. Now they're just kind of in the way. The trail probably was up there on that high side right there. And then over time people start spreading out, passing each other, things like that, and then the trail gets spread out, which really isn't good for the trail. It's really nice under here though. There's some rhododendron, so got some across the creek there, so they're out here. Anywhere there's water, there's usually going to be some moisture or whatever. You're going to have rhododendrons coming in. So you got several of these little dog legs. That's where some runoff is, but nothing coming down it today. So clearly people have been beating out the trail there, but the actual trail, I'd seen this on some pictures, so yeah, it's on W loves H, Betchel. I don't know who Betchel is. Some dirty words. It's a shame people do this, but they do. So yeah, we came up this way because that's a muddy mess anyway. Why would you want to do that? So, very muggy today, but I got the sun ahead of me. I need to be doing more face shots going out because the sun's in front of me. I guess my better side. All right, we got more of this. Let's kneel down just a little bit. Put a pack on. And then climb some root stairs. And there you are. So right back there is a fork. And I heard somebody coming toward us say, take the left fork. So that's what we did. Let these young people pass. They were behind me with their blinker on for a little while. So you can hear a big cascade down there. You can't see it, but you can hear it. Now it gets a little confusing because you come across here and there's some drops that'll take you down onto this lower trail, but then it goes way down real steep. So maybe that was an old section of trail, I don't know. Begin to wonder if I'm on the real trail just because it's all a little bit unkept, but it's well trodden. I'm wondering if that right loop down there split off and came across here at one point and they just had so much work to do they just split you around it. But either way, we took the left loop and came down this, or left fork and came down that way. It takes you away from the creek for a little while, so you get a little nervous, but then it hooks back and comes back toward it. So it's what it is. Woo. So the trail opens up in this huge camping area. Good access to the creek. Some folks that passed me earlier. I think they're in the witness protection program, so I don't want to film them with their face to me. Nice. Be a really nice area to camp in. Really, probably be cold at night or damp, but it's nice. Got our first bridge. Beautiful. Reminds you a little bit of Three Forks. So the trail flattens out in here a little bit. Creek is just below. It's not really a ridge, and I think this is probably an area that may flood a little bit, which is probably why it's so flat. And there's a little overgrown back there too. Obviously it gets wet up in here because you can see where people trampled along, and the trail's gotten a little wide. But so big spider web there. We've been hiking up above the creek here, but this is, like I said, kind of a flood area, I guess. Lots of ferns. We've been hiking along the creek here for about a mile, maybe 3/4 of a mile, and it's like maybe we're going to get a little bit more wooded in here. Got some laurels. If you listen closely, you hear the water, I guess, as it dips into some deep holes. It gets a bassy sound. It sounds kind of like a stereo, like somebody's listening to a stereo down there. Got somebody coming, man. It's the man. There's your sign. Falls. That's where Wade is going. Been by this creek now for miles, probably at least a mile and a half. Yeah, it's a stark contrast between this trail on this side of the creek and what we saw on the other side of the creek. It's more side slope and that sort of thing. Over here it's more low area, even though it's, like I say, good 6 or more feet above the creek. You can see the trail up there, so beautiful. See down under there, going up above it, big old rock slab. Really rocky coming down off of this slab. Look for some dimples to put your feet in. The camping area down there. Really nice little place. Looks like kind of a deep pool that you could get down in if you got hot.
Somebody's drawers.
Yeah, so this is actually the trail. You got to go up this little steep rock here. So
Well, leave that in the day. Hopefully I don't break nothing.
there you are. I think he wins. Nice cliffside there. Really nice. The trail, of course, goes up, as all good trails do. There's the drone, the cliff, and this is what we have to hike on. So you see it's a little bit treacherous. Got these rhododendrons beside it. Try to get up here on the roots because they're going to provide a lot more stability. Yeah, and they got these cables here to provide you some stability too. So, yeah, it's a little treacherous along here.
Damn that treacherous.
We take our steps carefully. Yeah, you could twist an ankle so many places on this trail. It's not particularly hard or difficult. It's just that there's a lot of places for you to twist your ankle and get hurt. Or just fall. You know, you could fall straight down there and break a leg. Yeah, last of the blooms. I thought it was laurel, but it looks like it's rhododendron with the long leaves.
That's crazy and like really rare.
Hi.
And like, I think just the fact that like.
Pretty cool. Got a creek crossing here. This is a tributary coming the opposite way, so it must flow into the creek there. In fact, that looks like the convergence right there. It couldn't be far. This is beautiful though. Very nice. Some more blooms falling off. Rooty. This trail's really rooty.
Like the football player?
No, not like the football player, like the tree root. So as you can see coming there's actually steps that have been chiseled out of the rock. It's real steep there and a little treacherous A little muddy, lots of folks on the trail, and a lot of places where it's just trenched up like that. More climbing. These are just little steep, rooty sections that you have to get up and over. Trees come down here, so yeah, gotta get up here and over. There we go. Pool down there. The trail continues. You can see the way you have to come down. It's really, really treacherous up there. And those poles sometimes aren't planted very well. I grabbed one and it was not solid by any stretch of the imagination. And just coming down through there, it's just not easy. The falls are beautiful though.
Sitting on this rock, we got falls up ahead.
I don't know what all goes on down there, but maybe another fall.
Just sitting here, shirt off because it's hot. Real tempted. Strip down in my ex officios. Get off in that water.
Good sized shrooms here. Headed back, I stopped and picked up a little piece of sassafras root. The little bush had spots on it, was kind of dying, so I didn't feel too guilty about pulling it up. There's some bigger ones around it. Probably all come from the same root system, who knows. It's clouding up a little bit. It ain't supposed to rain though. I didn't bring an umbrella.
You know, that means the chance of rain just went up.
Well, what we have here, snake. It's like a banded water snake, not a copperhead. You could tell because his saddles are wide on the top and narrow at the sides, which means that he is a water snake and not a copperhead. He's done made his way up there where he can settle down. He's having a little hard time climbing up there.
Hey fella.
Coming back through this overhang area here. And
A little treacherous.
but really, after what all you go through back there, this ain't nothing compared to the rest of the trail, so not bad. It's better with trekking poles though. Yeah, that's for sure. Back across the power lines, getting closer. Family that I saw at the parking lot came up behind me about the time I saw that snake. But I wanted to show it to that kid, but it was gone. Moved up into the weeds. Had a little sassafras in my pocket. Showed him that. Showed him one of the plants as we were walking. So, pass some knowledge, man. A little bit I got. All right. Irony. All right, Panther Creek Falls done. Out here at the road, 7 miles. Didn't feel anything over 7. It's not true. Felt like about 10 over 7. Well, the Jeep's still there. That's a good sign. I don't know that the way I'm parked is exactly kosher. Very tired. My lats are really bothering me carrying this weight. It's not a lot, but I haven't been carrying a full pack either. So this is probably, when I had those 2 bottles of water, they were bigger than normal. So I was probably pushing close to 12, 15, which isn't a lot. But when it's muggy and hot and all that, and you're going over tons of roots and lots of undulation, it takes its toll. But yeah, Panther Creek Falls done. Uncle Joe hikes. Uncle Joe eats. Fitna.